Run a little, run a little whoop-de-doo. See if I can turn it around. Otherwise, put your phone on landscape. Okay. It's a bit like I'm saying to myself, the only reason there will ever be a problem is because there already exists a solution, which is an interesting thought concept. So, what am I sharing with you today, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. It's this. I've been realizing, paying attention to my language, to my thinking, more and more and more. Okay? And I feel compelled, is perhaps the word to use, to share this with you. What's the glove? Why are you putting gloves on, mate? What's with the high vis? We're getting this engine. We're having a crack at this engine. And in my frustration, this is what I said. I want to get this engine up. And right there, I'm like, I'm wanting a lot. Like, yeah, I want to eat better. I want this channel to get some momentum, to grow, in 12 months be generating some type of income, or the Facebook, or have some monetized system, to have an ebook put together, okay, to have an email list, building an email list, to have Patreon put into play. Like all these little things that I want to happen, that I want to do, that I know I need to do. And I spoke out loud to myself, going, wow, you're doing a lot of wanting. You are doing a lot of wanting. Same as intimacy, right? I think I've had enough solo time. But as I mentioned on a video back, some time back ago, was, do I have the capacity to honor that? And I think, and I believe, and I feel that is a very crucial element right there. Do I have the capacity to honor the wanting? And then also, do I have the ability, capacity to nurture it? Yes. And then there's the discipline. I had a video there giving you an idea of my theory about the discipline. So it comes back to just the doing. So the wanting, and perhaps it's all of this wanting that is the incubator of all of these learnings that I'm going through and needing to deal with. And I could say failures, and I mean, that's an option, right? Let's get a brush going here. And as I go along, there'll be a pulsating of some type of description in some shape or form of going in or coming in and out of me speaking to you and saying, hey, if that makes it. It's unsolicited advice to a degree, and like, how can I stop that? How can I communicate in such a way that's effective for you to listen, not just hear what I'm saying, but to listen, for it to go boom and shit, get you right in there. And then these two start talking with each other and singing and harmonizing and locking in like a yin and yang. Two different shapes that make one. But actually the two different shapes are of the same shape. Ooh. So that to me is leaning on the symbolization of harmonies and synchronizations, that which is of a difference but of the same. Okay. Oh, that feels so much better. Right. Classic. If I only had more discipline, I'd brush my hair more often. Well, brush your hair more often and you get the discipline. Just shared with my friend there that, hey, here's something, my friend. Practice habits are habits practice, and habits practice are practice habits. So here we are. That feels better. I need coffee. There's all this wanting that I've been going through. Like, I just want to get out of this marina. I just want to get this boat going. I just want to get back down to Ducky Boy. All right, get sitting pelican, sitting down to right next to the whistling duck and rafting up, and then hopping. Look, got little hop and ran, and then putting the clutch in the flying crow, changing the oil, like all this stuff. Then it's coming back. Okay, what's the priority? What's the sequence of events? Come back to just do what you can do, jog along. It is what it is. Some days I'm going to be on the ball, some days not so much, right? Like, oh, I want more energy, I want more focus, want. Fruit cake and burnt toast, want. And that might actually be the stick in the wheel, if you're following along with what I mean by that. That's what's causing the derailment, the disruption, the fractioning, the breaking down, perhaps. So the answer, not yet. You may be waiting for this answer. Oh, so if you're wanting, here is the answer. I'm figuring out as I'm going along, right? And then sharing that with you. Feeling right now that it is important to speak out, to bring to your attention as well as my attention. While I brought it to my attention, allow me, if that's okay with you, to bring it to your attention that perhaps all of this wanting is the stick in the wheel. Comes back to, where is it that I'd rather be? Sit in the realm of the potential, dance with the belief in the perceived potential. Okay, we got the engine right. We finally built the gantry. Now it's figuring out, where do I put the strap? Like, this is all new to me. It's saying, I don't know. You'd think I would, with all this grey hair. You'd think I'd know a few things, which I do. I won't be shy to say that. But here's a little thing. You know, a 10-litre bucket can hold as much water as it wants. How can a 10-litre hold as much water as it wants? You know that, well, let me say this. It's metaphorical, philosophical. But every time I empty out the 10 litres and then fill it up again, is that just 10 litres or is that another 10 litres of water? Ooh, mystic. So it's a bit like emptying out the cup. Fill it up with some lessons, boom. It starts to overflow, creates all this frustration and mess. Okay, we'll just let that go. Perpetual learning. It's perpetual learning. So, back to the want stuff. So does that mean I say, oh, I can't want anything anymore? I don't think that's the case. It's the case is like have the want, and then that's it. It's a bit like that I just said. Put all your wants in the cup, and then tip that out. Because if my cup is full with wants, then it'll never be full with haves. I like what I just said right then. If my cup is always full of wants, it will never be full of haves. Yeah, wow. Okay. I think we're getting onto something here. So that might be it. Like I want that, okay. Let me put myself into the process of the having. That could be the answer. I want to get this engine up this week. Today would be great. But it's a process. It's figuring out what bolt I need to undo, what hose, what wire. Okay, it's not a straight. It's not a straightforward. It's I want it to be. And then again, I said the other day, isn't it? You don't want a life full of straight roads. Not saying that you can't have any straight roads, but it does get yeah. So me wanting it to be straightforward. There you go. So right, what's the process? What's the process to get myself into the having of the want? Okay, fill up. It's a bit like that, isn't it? Want. Okay. And maybe the drinking of and consuming of that all that want is going through the process of how to obtain it. So then I have it. Like boom, that's done. I have now successfully lifted up the engine. And I'm going to add a little bit more woo woo in for you. Like, what if I entertain the fact that that event has actually already occurred somewhere in the what's it space-time continuum, whatever that fancy word is, in the parallel universes or whatever, that event where I've lifted the engine, it already exists. Just in this time frame where I stand physically, I haven't consciously witnessed and experienced that event. So in all that is potential, because that's a potential, right? Perceived potential. That reality or that outcome already exists. It's already happened, and here I am wanting it to be when it already is. That's trippy, right there. So okay, I think that's the answer. It's a matter of the doing. Comes back to the doing all the time. It keeps coming back to just do. Lead myself to the realm where that potential already exists. Hello. Hello? Anybody there? That's it, isn't it? So yes, I can have the want. That's okay. But swimming and sitting in it, saturating myself in all of this wanting is not good at all. Have the want, lead myself through the process to the have, because I can say, hey, it already exists. It would be like this, actually. It would be like a destination on a map. Like, I want to go there. Okay, so I go there. What's the route? What's the direction? What's my navigation? Hello. Hello. Yeah, that's it. That is it. That is it. Lead myself through the process of the doing that leads me towards the having, which already exists. It's already there. So if it's already there and I've already done it and I already have it, I no longer need to be coming from a state of wanting. Oh mate. We're learning today. We are learning today. So that's just changed my whole frequency right now. Could be the coffee. Could be a bit of coffee. But I'm ready to get into it. Gloves are on. My hair's brushed. You know what that means. It's business time. So let's get our socks and boots on. Let's get into it. And the next videos coming up will be some snippets. So stay tuned. They'll be on the Facebook story, most likely. And it's just keep at it. Keep at it, fellas. Keep at it. Don't waste your winters, right? Do what you can with what you have to lead you into the outcomes you seek to achieve, accomplish, and or obtain. Be good, be great, be brilliant. Dunk.